damage to these units.
Yeah,
Oh,
Chef
Chef
got that
really
Greater Spire. It looked like he was going to go for Broodlords, but Broodlord's not going to be able to really do too much with all these Void Rays because they just get sniped so easily.
Yeah, throwing in, even having just 4 Void Rays into your army really changes the way you play against that Protoss army. You know, it's kind of, you don't really know if you should focus the Void Rays down while the Stalkers are firing, and you don't know if you should make Corruptors just to counter them. And I mean, 4 Void Rays in and of themselves, while not threatening, if they're sitting inside of an army, I mean, especially once that charge gets going in big battles, they make a huge difference.
He's gonna go for Storm though. Storms are gonna be really strong against Hydras. So Chef really has to decide what he wants to do, because right now he's like not fully committing. Whenever he pushes, he's like, okay, I'm gonna go, and then when he sees that Warrior army, he just freezes up. But he should have expected so many air units from Minigun. He's gonna come in and scout and try to snipe some air army right now. In this situation, I guess all he's gonna come in with Corrupt.
Minigun actually threw down a fleet beacon. So either we're going to see carriers or a mothership, and I'm excited for either one.
It's so many Corruptors. You need to be careful to not get a Storm owned there. Archons would be really effective in this situation too, because Corruptors tend to kind of pile up on each other when they're firing onto units.
Yep, with the attack upgrade like weapons level 3 that we do see coming down from Minigun, and the armor upgrade as well. Those... shit. Those,
Chef is actually running off 3.5 bases, and Minigun is only running off 2.5 base. So Chef is still up on economy at the moment, and he just got a hatch up at the 12 o'clock position. So as long as he holds this off, he just has to keep rebuilding his army.
But he needs to make sure that Minigun doesn't actually go for his main here and cut off a lot of his tech. Like I said, those Archons actually going to be able to do a lot of damage later on in the game after he uses those Storms. We do have Storm ready, and actually could storm this massive amount of Corruptors. See them all going to yellow at once. Oh my god, so many Storms going down. Beautiful Storms. But
He is doing that perfectly.
A lot of these Void Rays and Colossi. Right now, Minigun with just a ton of Immortals here. But that might be enough, although this Broodlord actually going to go down, unfortunately. And here we go, Minigun pushing in with a bunch of Immortals and Stalkers. Continuing to produce Immortals. And actually, this was talked about by Hydra and Artosis, going for this Archon, Templar, and Immortal build. And here we see him reinforcing and getting a mothership. This is going to be awesome.
Chef is in a really bad
these Immortals
spot.
are just going to destroy the main.
Yeah, he's going to lose so many buildings here. These Corruptors are flying around threateningly, but I mean, they can't attack ground. This is going to be really, really painful. I see Shet's already starting to throw up his tech in another base. I can see it on the production. I see it. Wow. Really, really, really poor choice, I think, for Chef. He threw it up in the base most close to Minigun's main. Kind of interesting.
Do you think he lost because he went for Ultralis early on in the mid game, where if he actually went for Hydras and Roaches, he would have been able to do much more?
I don't know. What do you think, Thunder Bro?
Yeah, I think his unit composition at certain timings was a little bit lacking, although I'm not even sure it's over. He still has a lot of bases on the map, so if he can actually hold on. Minigun is mining off of only 2 bases right now, but that mothership's going to make a lot of difference. It's going to be really cool to see how that's used. Also getting Blink so you can snipe Overseers. But here we go, Minigun breaking the back rocks to the far right base. And, I mean, Chef just in a little bit of kind of desperation mode, although I'm pretty sure he's playing very, very calmly. We do have Broodlords making their way across the map to try to defend this. But here goes Minigun. Those Blink Stalkers really going to help out against these Broodlords and do a lot of damage here. And this might be the critical battle. We see a lot of Roaches and Hydras doing decent damage against this Gateway and Immortal army, and does not have enough Storm backing this up.
And the 4 Broodlords in the back just destroying this. That was excellent from Sheth. 3/3 Hydras just ripped through all those.
But he does have a second very large army with a lot of Stalkers and Storm here, with a couple Mortals thrown in, going after this I don't know, 3rd main base from his, which is a little bit mined out, so not going to do too much damage, but really forcing Sheth to go back to almost even bases here.
It's really scary to engage here with all these 3 full energy high Templar in the back here. I really want to see Sheth try to pick them off. Wow, nice control from Minigun there.
more beautiful storms going down, doing a lot of damage to these units, but Minigun actually not with enough units here, I think, to hold this.
Oh my god, he's being three artilleries. He really wants to take down the bases. I mean, he really has to also. He loses like 3 of his bases, 2 of his bases, 3 of his bases, but still, those bases were already mined out. As long as he has enough tech buildings. Here comes the artillerist, and he's also going for Protoss Shield +1 now, and a couple of High Templars, minigun. Mass recall back. Oh my god.
Man.
Here comes the pain.
I think this is going to be the deciding battle as the mothership is revealed. But Sheth can't attack into this. He lost a lot of corruptors there. I'm sure that's the reason why Minigun was targeting all those down, so that the mothership can't really be sniped now. Only see 3 corruptors actually out now.
Interesting opportunity for an Archon toilet here.
Oh, definitely. Love to see that. I mean, you suck in that Overseer as well, and you kind of effectively, nullify any kind of detection because it's gonna die when it gets in there. Oh man, this is such a close game. Minigun has 90 harvesters, I think, actually distance mining from what's left of his natural. Throwing up a Nexus there just to get the gas, I think, and there's only a couple thousand gas in there. Almost no minerals left in that patch. See Sheth's moving his army around in the middle, trying to figure out when to attack. He is getting burrowed though. And an infestation pit again. Probably wants to try to neural parasite that mothership if possible. And it looks like Minigun's actually going to sack probes.
Yep, he was at 200 supply there, and that does free up about 20 supply. And gonna warp in more High Templar.
I do like this storming on top of the Vortex and being able to morph those Archons. Really gonna be effective. Morphing 3 Archons right here, so yeah, going pure Archons, going for this Archon toilet strategy. And if he can get rid of Sheth's entire army effectively, he might win this game just because Sheth, I mean, although he's kind of mining on 4 bases, he's really spread out, and if Minigun can get enough of an advantage quick enough, he might be able to take this game still. It's just really back and forth. It was looking really good for Minigun for a second there, and then Sheth actually managed to macro up enough army to deal with it. And here we go. I think this is a great opportunity for the Vortex. And there it goes.
No.
No, Minigun needs to run his Archons into there.
Oh no. This could be it.
Oh,
Needs to run his Archons there.
you got 2 in there.
There we go, 3rd in there.
Wow,
And
nice
beautiful
storms going down.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh my god.
oh man.
He didn't have it. I don't think he had enough in there for that to be as effective as it could have been. But I mean, he still took out quite a bit. But I mean, Sheth is remaxed. I don't think that went as well for Sheth as well for Minigun as it needed to. Sheth is going to remax, and once this army gets knocked out, Minigun's just. I don't think he's going to be able to produce fast enough to really do anything.
Yeah, I think Chef is gonna take this one as long as he reinforces up. He has so many roaches coming up, and oh my god, I really think that Minigun's gonna be in trouble if he doesn't actually manage to win this push.
The main thing to note is that Sheth doesn't have the proper detection here. So as long as his Blink Stalkers can snipe the Overseers in time and he keeps his army underneath that invisibility cloak pretty much stuff, he might still have a chance to take down the tech and knock back Sheth's economy.
He has a hive though, so.
This is a really nice play by Minigun here. He can actually snipe all the tech in this base and then just blink these stalkers back up safely into his 3rd without having to lose his entire army.
I don't think Sheth's gonna let that happen though. We've got pretty much everything coming in. Although still no Overseers. I don't know why he's not getting just overboard on his detection right now. He's got plenty of gas to do it too.
He might be relying on fungal growths from the infestors to reveal. Oh man, Minigun needs to be careful not to let all these get fungal growth right here. That's horrible.
Oh, and he's actually going to lose his mothership to like 2 Hydras. And just, oh man, micro slippage there. And oh man, these Immortals just going to tear through these Stalkers. And there's the GG. What a crazy game.
42 minutes. Pretty much mined the entire map out right there.
Cross position Minigun actually ends up taking the entire top, and Sheth taking everything else, taking the entire middle and the entire bottom side. Oh man.